Her Highness, Queen of Egypt, what brings you to my humble abode? A dynasty of Turkish warriors who seized control from the once mighty Ayyubid dynasty. But behind the Sultan's wealth and power lay his secret shame, a hidden past that threatened to shatter his dynasty. Have you come to pay your respects or to gloat over your victory? Shajarat al Durr used her wit and charm to ascend to the highest rank, becoming the Sultan's favorite wife. However, she harbored a secret desire to rule Egypt as an independent queen very well, leaving the throne to his son, Al-Ashraf, and recognize her as the Queen of Egypt in exchange for her promise to convert to Christianity and allow Christian pilgrims access to Jerusalem. The Muslim majority opposed her conversion to Christianity, and many members of the royal court were furious over her decision to rule as queen instead of as sultaness wife. The very man who had helped her become queen was now plotting against her, seeking to usurp the throne for himself. It was a risky gamble. She turned to the one person who could help her consolidate her power, the man who had once been her lover, now the commander of the royal army. Together, they put down the rebellion, securing Shajar al Durr's hold on the throne. But it paid off. Soon after, she was captured and imprisoned once again, slowly losing her mind until one day, quite mysteriously, she was found dead in her cell, her body bearing strange marks that suggested foul play, this time in a dark and dank dungeon beneath the citadel. Saving Egypt from destruction and establishing Shajar al Durr as the only female ruler of Egypt during the Mamluk era. The commander of the royal army double-crossed her, imprisoning her in a tower within the citadel, along with her son's body. Shajar al Durr found herself in a position of great power as the mother of the young sultan. But her influence extended far beyond the palace walls. Let us begin at the very beginning, cutting off food and water, forcing Shajar al Durr and her remaining supporters to surrender. Once inside the citadel, he confronted Shajar al Durr, demanding that she hand over the keys to the treasury in exchange for safe passage out of the city. For 200 years, Egypt had been ruled by the Mamluk, His Royal Highness. You wish to know the truth about my past, killing the queen's son and seizing control of the palace. But Shajar al Durr refused to go down without a fight. Shajar al Durr made a bold move, where she barricaded herself inside, determined to hold out until help arrived. Shajar al Durr realized that she had only one way out. She escaped from her prison in the tower, disguised as a man. But the commander of the royal army was prepared to take no prisoners. The citizens of Cairo awoke to the sound of cannon fire. The commander of the royal army had opened fire on the city, killing hundreds of innocent people. She sent a delegation to meet with Louis IX, offering him a deal that would save her people and secure her own power. It all began with a slave girl from Persia named Shajar al Durr, knowing that the fate of Egypt rested on her shoulders. With the French army approaching, she took charge, rallying the troops, issuing orders, and defending the city walls with unwavering determination. She was renowned throughout the land for her beauty and intelligence. And when Louis IX, the King of France, declared his intention to lead a crusade to Egypt, the entire nation was thrown into a frenzy. One day, she caught the eye of the Sultan's son, Prince Al-Ashraf, and he purchased her as a gift for his father, unaware that this seemingly innocent gesture would have dire consequences for them both. In the Sultan's harem, when the Sultan fell ill and passed away, you see, the Christians had grown tired of the Muslim domination of the Holy Land and were preparing for a crusade to take back Jerusalem. But amidst the chaos, Shajar al Durr remained calm, and just as the Mamluk Sultanate seemed poised to collapse, Louis agreed to withdraw his troops, but not everyone was happy with her decision. Determined to crush the rebellion, however, their alliance was short-lived. On the night of the royal banquet, the conspirators struck. She fled to the citadel of Salahedin. He laid siege to the citadel, but just as the deal seemed to be going through, the next morning, as the sun rose over the horizon, as the smoke cleared and the screams subsided, but her freedom was short-lived. For 8 long years, she languished in her prison. Who really killed Shajar al Durr and why? Was she a hero, a villain, or a forgotten queen? You decide in the comments below.